Hi everyone, my name is Nicola. I am simply a stitcher. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, it's great to have you, and if you are returning, thank you for coming and spending some more time with me today. So today it is New Start Day. This is New Start number 10 this year, and if you've seen my Flosstube, you will already know that this new start is this piece. This is Gogh Never Passed, and it's charted by Unconventional X Stitch. I was definitely enabled for this one, and yeah, I'm going to be stitching it on some 25 count even weave, 1/1 full cross. I've put a light grid on my fabric today, and I'm going to be doing this one slightly differently to the other. The other one I'm doing in by a parking. What I'm going to do with this is a 30 stitch deep section. I'm going to sort of work across, but I'm going to sort of look at working this. You know how Gemma Stitches does the colour flow method, where every stitch is attached to something. I'm going to have a little go at that, I think, for this one, and just do something a little bit different. So yeah, 1/1 full cross on some 25 counts, and I figure that this one will probably be a similar amount of colours to the other one, but maybe less. Hold on, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It doesn't tell you on the cover sheet how many colours. 16, 18, 20. 30, 40, bear with, 42, should have done this earlier. Okay, 72, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, it's less, 2. It's 90 colours in this one, so a little bit less than the other one. The other one I think has 100 colours in it. So I'm going to go through some of your lovely comments today as well. So we're going to have about an hour and a half of stitchy time. So let's get started. Okay, stitch number 1 is in. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing okay. Dental this week. Again, if you'll have seen on my Flosstube, I was on the feeling that I was going to have some more teeth out, but nope. Just had the impressions done, so normal service can continue for now. I'm quite glad about it, actually. But I did get myself all psyched up for having the teeth out, which kind of doesn't help, does it? Why have I done that in 2 strands? I'm doing well already, aren't I? Let me just take these out, because they should be 1 strand. Just realised I said 1/1 full cross, and then I start doing a loop start. What a wally. It's the second new start I've had to frog in consecutive weeks. Fortunately, it doesn't take 2 seconds. I'm only 5 stitches in. luckily. Not like when I was working on B last week and there was a good number of stitches in and then realised that I had to frog. You know what it was? Because I've just been working on Night Cafe and that is 2 strands, 10 stitch. So my stitchy hands said thread it up 2 strands over 1. Well, let's start again. Yeah, so I have some comments to go through, so we're going to have a look at those. And yeah, this is a very pale colour to start with actually in this piece. It is number 24, so it's one of the early colours, one of the new ones, or the newest palette. So yeah, let's get it right this time, mate. Five stitches won't cost me much time, will it? I'm still on track for the 500k this year, although how long that will last for I do not know. Some days I can get in 1500 stitches, some days I can get in 800. It just really depends on how busy I am. Okay, let's mark these off. Okay, 3033. Yeah, so I've got some comments. I'll go through those. Yeah, we'll enjoy this hour and a half together. Hannah is in. Andy has gone to work. Lauren to school. Gosh, this is another pale colour. Like a very pale beige. So as I film this, it's Wednesday. I will be doing my live stream tonight and Pandemic will be finished on tonight's stream. Well, the X's will be finished. And then I will just pop in the back stitch as I go. And do it sort of via single thread. There's not a lot of back stitch in it, which I'm very glad about, because I had been doing it because I worked with Pandemic. I worked it from paper, and then when I got Pattern Keeper, I put it into Pattern Keeper. But I'd worked sort of all bar the bottom row of pages on paper, so I'd done the back stitch as I'd gone, but I haven't done the back stitch on the bottom row of pages. I think for the first 3 there is very minimal back stitch. First 3 or 4, it's the last page of the bottom row that there's quite a bit of back stitch, the bit that I am bit where I will finish. Okay, let's start on some comments. So Flosstube number 8 was released. Was it number 8 or should that be number 9? No, number 8 is right. Okay, and of course we are into almost, well, we were almost into March then, but it's still February. We're into March now. Hi, Hannah. Oh, kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Oh, I'm good. Okay, so Spruced Up Stitching is the first person to comment, and she says, hi, Nicola and Hannah and Andy. What an amazing stitchy week. Yeah, it obviously, you know, there were stitches added because of my model stitching total. So it did sort of seem like there was a lot more stitches, but you know, the 7,000 that I did on the model were over the preceding sort of couple of weeks. But yeah, it did boost the annual total by a fair bit. And then Jane 22 says, I'm always amazed at how much stitching you managed to do. I'm in awe of your progress. Thank you, Jane. As I said before, I am fortunate in the respect that working from home, having a great husband and family who support my stitching, and I'm an early riser too, so you know, I tend to, I'm usually stitching by at the latest 6:30 in the morning. You all right, chicken?
We're talking to you.
You weren't talking to the cats, not me.
I'll pick her up some more liquor later.
Yeah, can you pick her up some more Tweetos too? Okay, Michelle L. Nicola, Andy and Hannah, I hope you have a good week and enjoy the rain the best you can. Here in Louisiana, we have frequent rain. Nicola, I adore your nails. Can I ask what technique you ask for with French look and coloured tips? The name of the technique. Thanks so much. I'm still rooting for Pandora to win the spin. I don't think there's anything particular that I ask for, but these are acrylic nails with just a gel French tip. They use the nude acrylic powder, or pink, well, this one's actually pink acrylic powder for the base, and then just a gel French tip in the colour that I choose. And our nail salon has literally hundreds of colours. If I can't find a colour, there's something wrong. So I just asked them, you know, I just want a French tip in this colour or that colour, and that's what I get. Nails are, you know, a bit of, you know, part of my sort of identity now. I have them done every 3 to 4 weeks, depending on the regrowth. Depending on the regrowth and depending on what else I've got sort of going on. Like this weekend, Lauren and I have hair, so hair appointment this weekend. But ordinarily we would be probably next weekend, or maybe the weekend after that will be nails weekend. And Hannah loves having hers done. She spends a lot of time considering what she's going to have on them, what design and all the rest of it. She loves it. Hannah, can you sort out that plug-in that's in the bathroom, please?
It needs binning, but I don't know what bin to put it in.
Just put it in the bin, in the bathroom. It's fine. It's just been sat on the side there, and every time I move it, my hands stink of pumpkin spice, which I don't like.
Yeah, because it's leaking. Where's it bathroom?
Well, put it in the bin then.
We'll put it outside bin.
Yeah, that's fine.
Green house if it's not it.
That's fine.
Where's it bathroom? I can't stand it.
Gail Fallon says, lovely work, Nicola, as always. And if you're watching this, Gail, I have seen your recent posts, and I hope that you're doing okay. I know you've not been, shall we say, not quite yourself, but you know, we're always here for you. The community's always here. Kelly from Kelly's Quilts and Cruisers says, fantastic work on Pandemic. It looks so lovely. Thank you, Kelly. Yes, it's, as you're watching this, it's probably finished. But yeah, Pandemic has been one of those that I did put down for a very long time, and now I'm stitching on it again. I wonder why. Because, you know, I have enjoyed my time spent on it recently. Jane Murray leaves me some smiley faces. Thank you very much, Jane. Let's get out my next colour card. And then our Sharon Fennell comments, what a great number of stitcher. Wow, such a great number this week. Looking forward to Pandemic being finished. Yeah, it'll be another one ticked off the list as done. And then after these 7 starts, we will be setting up the 2 finishes for 1 start wheel. There's a cat in the conservatory. Lynn, who is a crazy stitcher, comments to say, as always, I enjoy your updates. Impressive amount of stitching. I also love B. Good luck with the dental appointment. Hugs from Canada. Thank you, Lynn.
She's having a right time, look at her.
Yeah. And she likes to go in there, doesn't she?
She does. She's not nosy.
Cat likes to have a nosy out the back door. She's an indoor cat. She's a house cat. So, you know, in the winter time, in the summertime, the conservatory's sort of usually open.
And
she
she
can
go in the back garden supervised in the summer.
Yeah, she goes in the back garden supervised, but in the winter, you know, she doesn't like snow, that's for sure.
Oh God, no, she hates snow. Angel.
Okay. Kay Stitchify says on my new start for Summer Sun, says lovely bright colours in this new one. Yep, Summer Sun is beautiful and bright. Absolutely beautiful and bright. It's one of those, like, the style of it, I just love it. Style of the imagery. Having your breakfast chicken, what you having? Cereal?
Cereal. Breakfast tomorrow in a bit. He's making us actually.
It's taking a bit of setting up this technique, but we'll see how we get on with it.
Is there what you need?
No, chicken, just the stuff for the cat.
Oh, we'll have to go for a wee and busted.
We'll go for a wee then. It's not an airport, you know. You don't need to announce. Dear, oh dear. Okay. Gonna have a lot of part threads this one. That's okay, I don't mind. I actually don't mind parking. So So Catherine from Catherine Stitches says, great stitchy week, incredible progress. I love your bookshelves. Can't wait to see B. Thank you, Catherine. Apart from one Heaven and Earth design, we're all GeckoRouges left in my new start wheel now. So there'll be a few more GeckoRouges incoming. And then Victoria Howarth comes on to say, so much progress, Nicola, lovely project. Absolutely love Cosmic Marbles. Thank you very much. Yeah, Cosmic Marbles is a nice piece, and it was really nice to stitch on it. Something very different for me. Okay, Elisa, eCrafting in Colorado. Hey, Elise. Not seen you around for a bit, Elisa. I must go and watch. I know you released a video fairly recently, which I don't think I've seen yet. So Elisa says, boo for the ones giving you negative feedback. Looking forward to seeing Pandemic finished. Thank you very much. Yeah, me too. Looking forward to seeing Pandemic all done as well. And by the time this video goes out, it will be pretty much done. I'm hoping to have it fully finished by the next Flosstube that you guys watch, but we shall see. So next one is from our Tracy Albert. Tracy says, great work this week, Nicola. B looks adorable for a new start. Have you got your ears on, young lady? big hugs to Hannah and Andy for their injured fingers. I'm pretty sure Hannah's going to live, and so is Auntie.
Not so sure. Andy will, I'm not sure about me.
Hannah is so funny. I wish we could see her on camera, but I understand her avoidance. Lovely watching these weekly updates. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, I wish she'd go on camera as well, but you know, she doesn't want to. That is absolutely fine. I can't make her. She is a relatively private person. She'll happily chat away off camera, but as to going on camera, that's a big nope. I'm glad that Lauren isn't so reticent to go on camera. Lauren doesn't mind at all. I'm not going to do that one just yet. This technique's definitely got me thinking, I have to say that. Good though. If you've not seen Gemma Stitch's video about this technique, I'll see if I can link it in a card or in the description box. It's easier with her explaining it than me explaining it. But basically, we're making sure that there are no floating stitches, that every stitch is connected by at least one side. And sometimes you're using more than one strand of the same colour in the same block, but the strands, you know, might converge and might go off in different directions. Like one strand might be going this way and one strand might be going that way. So yeah. So we have a new subscriber here next. Peggy Carstens says, just found you. You are so inspirational in getting full coverage done. Thank you, Peggy. Full coverage is definitely my jam. I was actually talking to Andy this morning, and you know, the remaining starts that I've got on this wheel, I only have one more piece of fabric that I need to cut from stash, and that's for Pandora. The rest of them are all kitted. But yeah, I mean, full coverage for me definitely a happy place. And Peggy also asks, what are the clothespins that you use to hold your extra fabric out of the way? They look like transparent coloured plastic. They're quilter's clips. So whilst I'm not a quilter, these clips come in very handy. Fabric clips come in very handy for cross stitch. They're soft on the fabric and don't leave any marks. So yeah, they are like about 2 inches long, but I have, yeah, about 2 inches long. I have 3 sizes of clip. I'm going to show you in a second. Let me just connect this thread. You have to get dressed. Okay, chicken. See you in a bit. Yeah, this technique is definitely taking longer to set up, but I should imagine like parking, once it's set up, it's set up. Oh, clips. I have a tin of them. Okay, so I have 3 sizes of clip. I have a few clippy tools, which I will show you. So the standard ones are these ones. They're about 2 inches long. Very soft clip. Then you can get these also in a smaller version. So as you can see, these are a lot smaller. And then there is also this type of clip, which is much broader and about the same size as the small clip. And they're all just a very soft clip. I got them from Amazon. The other things that I do use from time to time is these style of like bulldog clip, but these ones, the inside of the jaws can oxidize, so you should always be very careful. And to hold threads out of the way, I use these hair slides, which just hold the threads out of the way but without bulk. So that's what I use to organize my clips, my fabric. I got them from Amazon. I got a big packet full. They came in a box, like a flat box, and as luck would have it, the box is exactly the same size as my tablet. So now when I am on the move, as it were, on the road or whatever with Andy, or going to work and taking some stitching with me, going into office and taking stitching with me, should I say, I now have a rather handy travel case for my tablet. I'm just going to dive in a bit closer on this. No, that's the brightness. Stop being silly. Okay. What pen are you using to mark your fabric? My friction pens aren't that fine. This one is a friction pen. It's a friction ball pen. So yeah, again, it's available from Amazon. Do a little jump with this one. Oh, come on. Okay, Laurie says, pandemic is so close. Nice to see all the new starts in your updates. Thank you, Laurie. Yeah, I like showing them. These new starts have been like a shot in the arm. They really have. Not that I was getting bored with the projects that I brought through, but you know, when you get something new, it kind of almost like refreshes you, doesn't it? Gets your stitching, your stitchy bug back again. Goes down. Okay. Sally Ann Cole says, well done on the amount stitched. Thank you, Sally Ann. As I said, that did include a lot of model stitching. So it wasn't all stitches over 1 week. Some of it was model. And then our lovely Jodie Walker says, enjoyed the visit, Nicola. You made amazing progress on your whips. Congratulations on another 1.5 lost. Sorry I've missed a couple of lives lately. Life has been getting in the way. Not much stitching for me. Hope to visit again soon, Jodie. No worries at all, Jodie. I get it. Life can get in the way, in a big way. So yeah, I absolutely get that. Life can be a delight, and it can also suck in equal measure, especially where our stitching life is concerned. So I absolutely get it. Not everybody can join every session, every live. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Laurie on live stream Wednesday last week says, I'm sorry I missed this. Pandemic looks great. So and so was amazing. See you Sunday. Yeah, I really enjoy doing so and so. And Andy's got his little song for us as well. So it seems like I'm jumping around on this, but I'm just sort of kind of following the edge of the stitched area. Oh, I can hear a magpie outside. You're chucking away. Lydia's leisurely stitching, can't speak, says happy stitching. Thank you very much. Come on, find the hole. There we go. Okay. Christian says, I had to skip this live stream. This was on again last Wednesday. Pandemic looks awesome. Can't wait to see your finish. Thank you very much, Christian. But no worries about missing the live streams. Are always available under replay. So, you know, if you do happen to miss a live stream, I'll always publish it, and you can catch up. No bother at all. Come on, out you come. Oh. Okay. Wendy Stitching also says, didn't make the live, but I watched this morning and stitched along with you. 2 hours went by too quick. Yeah, the live streams were originally sort of an hour and a half-ish. but you know, it just seemed that lots of you like, you know, the longer format video, so I bumped them up to 2 hours and started them because they used to start at 8 o'clock and go on till 9:30, but now they start at 7:30 and go on until 9:30. So yeah, you get 2 hours, and sometimes, like last Sunday, they do run over by a few minutes as well. I think we got about 2 hours and 10 last Sunday, if I remember correctly. So yeah, there was a good sort of bit extra. But yeah, there's, you know, the people love, you know, the length, the longer Stitch with Me, the longer live streams. So that's what I aim to do. Stitch with Me's are around an hour and a half. Come on, out you come. This thread won't on. There we go. Oh, start it up here, not down there. Duh. And it's not sort of really the principle, is it, having a stitch all on its own, but for connecting this thread, it just seemed like a sensible option. Rules are made to be broken, eh? Is that thread being stitched? Don't think it has. If it has, it's just had another layer of it. No matter. Not even up to 100 stitches yet. But again, that's just setting up this technique, isn't it? Okay, Wendy Stitching again on my coastal video says, I'm so happy to see you posted another video. I plan on going back and starting from the very beginning. I'm homebound right now, getting ready for back surgery next week, and your videos give me something to look forward to. I'm a full coverage stitcher, so of course I love your choices in whips. Thank you very much, Wendy, and I do hope that your surgery and recovery go well. Back surgery sounds pretty serious, so yeah, definitely, you know, make sure that you take as much care of yourself as you can, and yeah, just fingers crossed that everything goes as planned for you. Just grab a quick drink. And on the same video there, Joe Sorensen leaves me some emojis. Thank you, Joe. It's a relatively high confetti, this part, believe it or not. A lot of colours just in this little square. So yeah, what we're doing is we're working from the free edge outwards on this, which I think it looks quite neat. So I'm happy with the overall stitchy look. Laska leaves me some hearts, thank you very much. And then Laurie again on Coastal says, quick stitcher, love those blues. Yeah, not so quick today, Laurie. But yeah, that Coastal, the blues in it, dead easy to stitch. To see what happens though when we get to the confetti areas there. Live stream Wednesday, we were talking about crumpets. So if you are a UK person or a person who lives in a country where crumpets are a known item, Michelle says, I occasionally like crumpets for breakfast and I like them with jam or Vegemite. I'm Australian. Please don't judge me. No judgment here. Depending on my mood, I think my mum used to have them with honey sometimes. Hey, Hannah. All ready?
Yeah. I've only got today, tomorrow, and Friday, then I'm off for a week.
Yeah. Loving the idea of annual leave, aren't you, kid?
Yeah, very much so.
Get paid for being sat at home. Okay, next one is on my New Start B. Katie Barnes leaves me a couple of comments. She says, I love that stitch. It just screams out life to me. Lovely. It certainly does. And then she says, I agree. I like the lives best. I like hearing from everyone and sharing project updates. Yep. Me too. Our lovely Peggy Carstens, our new subscriber, says, thanks for the mention of your Facebook group. I've sent a request to join and I'll check it out, although it sounds like it might be a group of enablers. It certainly is. Huh?
Definitely is.
Yeah, but we have a lot of fun in that group, Hannah. You know that yourself. We have, lots of encouragement. Let's go back up to the top. Okay. Oh, we've got a dark colour coming in now. 3, 3, 7, 1. This one. Victoria Howarth again on B comments to say, I really enjoyed this. You've made so much progress. My other half also enjoyed it. He got to watch a full football match without me interrupting. Glad to be of service. Yeah. Andy's a football guy, but he doesn't watch matches often, I have to say. Started that the wrong way.
It's only if it's interesting.
Yeah, only if it's his team, I think, or if it's some kind of special event, you know, like cup final or something like that.
Right, I'm going.
All right, Chicky, have a good day.
I'll try.
Love you. See you later.
Love you too. See you later.
Rivers Love on B also comes on and comments and says quite simply pretty colours. Yeah, some lovely colours in the B. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? Knocking me stitching out of frame. And then Kay, the Sussex Stitcher, leaves me a heart emoji. Thank you, Kay. Hope you're doing okay. Not heard from you for a little bit, I don't think. But I do keep spying your progress videos on Instagram. Michelle Lambert also comments on my B video, and she comments to say the sky in Benalla, Victoria, Australia is full of smoke. There's a bushfire about an hour away. Well, that sounds a little concerning, Michelle. And I know that from watching Dizzy Stitcher Darren's update this week that there is a cyclone about to hit Australia too. So I do hope that you are staying safe. He filmed his video at like 5 AM or something, and you could already hear the wind whistling round the outside of his home. So yeah, a little concerning. For everybody in Australia, I hope that you know, if you've been affected, I hope you've managed to stay safe and not sustain too much damage to your home or property, or you know. Oh, that tail just won't go, will it? Let's chop it off. Sometimes the tails just won't go underneath. Kelly's Cuts and Cruises. We've got a nice garnet colour now. Says, great start on the bee project. It's very cute, and thanks for the sneak peek on your live the other day. No worries at all, Kelly. Yeah, the bee is very cute. I've got, like I said, I've said before, I've got such a nice variety of projects now. It's great. You know, everyone brings something slightly different to the table. I've got now a number of Lord of the Rings theme projects, 5, I think, in total. Let's see, the Van Gogh Fellowship, Van Gogh Never Passed, the One to Rule Them All, my Lord of the Rings stained glass, and my map. So I have a number of Lord of the Rings inspired projects now. But yeah, I think, you know, with the others, I've got, you know, reasonably good variety of interesting stuff. Excuse me. Come on. Daphne Chamberlain says, a great start to be. Thank you, Daphne. And then Lesley, again on my B video, says, it's quite a long comment. Come on, off you come. Says, thanks for another great video. I really enjoyed it as usual. It's lovely to see your interaction with your lovely daughter Hannah. She's getting ready for work. Yeah, it happens pretty much every chatty stitch with me now. She doesn't work on a Monday. She does work on a Wednesday though, and Mondays and Wednesdays are the filming days for my stitch with me's. Although on a Monday she may occasionally pop up if she's got her butt out of bed. But yeah, she's a good sort. Especially cutting off that, quote, huge piece of plaster off her dog-bitten finger. Yeah. I don't know what it is with Hannah sometimes. She just can't use a pair of scissors. But, you know, it was just like cut off the edge so it doesn't irritate her finger. I think she's now mainly leaving her wound to air as much as possible now. She's pretty much fully recovered. Happily back at the kennel and all the rest of it, you know, on a volunteer day. It's very special to her that she goes and volunteers at dog kennels. Hannah's always been a dog lover. It's one thing she takes after her dad for, much as that annoys her. Her dad was a dog lover. Now it turns out he's a cat lover and has a number of cats. But yeah, she does take after him for that, much to her annoyance. As you probably gather from that, Hannah doesn't foster a relationship with her dad at all. She doesn't have anything to do with him. She's very hurt and upset by how he's conducted himself. And Hannah was 12 when me and her dad separated, and very much a daddy's girl. And you know, the relationship between them was pretty destroyed, and it upset Hannah for a long time. But you know, with lots of time, love, care and attention, she's turned out to be the absolutely stunning young lady that she is. Okay. She also goes on to say, it was so special. Love your new start. The colours are lovely. Sorry that the frog came to visit, but it was soon mended. Yeah, definitely. Doesn't take me long. I normally sort of catch these issues before they get to a point of no return. Then Michelle says, I don't know if the UK has this saying, but in Australia we have a saying that goes, pink sky at night, sailor's delight, pink in the morning, sailor's warning. And I found that to be mostly true. Ours here is very similar. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight, red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. So, yeah, a fairly similar thing there, Michelle. But we've seen, Hannah was commenting just yesterday, we've seen some absolutely gorgeous sunrises and sunsets recently. You know, it has been quite lovely. Okay, and then she goes on to say, we love a lot of shows. We get a lot of shows from Great Britain, and Are You Being Served was one of my favourites. Yeah, that was in reference to the raspberry, and it reminded me, you know, when I was sort of saying about, you know, if people want to drop a dislike, that's fair enough, but a great big to you. It just reminded me of a scene of Are You Being Served where Mrs. Slocum did that, and also did a little gesture as well, shall we say, which was quite funny. Of course, you'd never get away with anything like that these days. You know, we kind of live in a world where if it may offend somebody, it doesn't get shown. So, yeah. Wendy's Stitching says, can you share Andy's YouTube channel name? I would like to watch his videos as well. Yeah, so Andy's is called Andy the Village Idiot, or it's called the Village Idiot channel, and you will see a big logo that says TVI across the middle of it. It's a shield that says TVI across the middle of it. So yeah, do go and look him up. In some of my earlier videos, I have linked the channel in the description, although I couldn't tell you which one. So yeah, if you do want to pop along and have a look at his videos, I'm sure he would much appreciate the additional watching time. And then a couple of days ago on Cosmic Marbles, Kay says, I love this chart. I have the supersized max colour version on my wish list. And during one of these sales, I will buy it. I love watching your Stitch With Me videos in all the three formats you do match whatever mood I'm in at the time. Well, that's the idea, because, you know, not everybody may want to listen to chat all the time. Not everybody, you know, may want to listen to music, and, you know, that was the idea of having them in the three formats, Kay. If I'm not in the mood for a chatty video because I'm feeling overwhelmed, I find an ASMR or musical one instead. In fact, the only chatty Stitch With Me religiously that I watch are yours and Gemma's. I enjoy hearing about what's happening in your world, and often find myself answering you as if you were sitting right next to me stitching. That's lovely, Kay. And that is exactly what I want to create, that community, that sense of, you know, that you're not alone. And then she finalises her comment by saying, thank you so much for being a part of my stitchy life. My absolute pleasure. And, you know, comments like this is absolutely why I do these videos. It's really, really nice to have the interaction with everybody, you know, on these videos, and to be able to, in some small way, make a difference. I know that there are a few people who watch my channel who live alone, and, you know, if I can create that feeling that you're not alone, I'm happy. That absolutely makes me happy. I'm fortunate because, you know, obviously I have my family here and Andy and so on, but I get it. Not everybody's in the same position as me. Joyce Stitchy Dutchy says, a very nice new start. I was thinking about thumbs down. Maybe it's not as bad as it seems. The person could just be intending to tell the algorithm this video is not for me. Yeah, very possibly, Joyce. But, you know, on the home screen, before you even click the video, you do have the option to remove suggestions of my videos or similar, so that it wouldn't ever appear on your home screen in the first instance. Somebody would have had to have made the effort to click onto it and then decide to click the thumbs down. So, you know, if you're not interested in a stitch with me video or a stitchy video, why click on it? It just seems no sense. Oh, my stomach's growling. A lot of confetti in this one. A lot of ninja stitches, and obviously as I'm working on the free edge, it's not really looking like much progress, is it? But I suppose, as I said, I have to give it a few sessions and see if this method will suit me or not. Laura Silsby down in New Zealand. Hope your move is going well, Laura. Awesome start on B. Gorgeous colours, nice and bright. Still catching up on Flosstube whilst slowly packing. Sorry about the frog. Don't you worry about the frog. We soon made him hop off. The frog does not bother me, not one little bit. He can hop off and go somewhere else, preferably nowhere amongst my stitchy friends. And then Sandy Gorton, our lovely Sandy, says, great stitch with me, Nicola, as always. Thank you, Sandy. I absolutely love that all your content and projects give everyone something. As you often say, it should be on the NHS. Absolutely. I do think stitching should be on the NHS. I think lots of people would benefit from it as a form of therapy. Love Hannah, as we saw on the live, was quite a nasty bite. yuck, double antibiotics. Thanks so much for sharing all you do. Take care and happy stitching. Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, Hannah is definitely on the mend. She's turned the corner where the bite is concerned. So, yeah, those antibiotics definitely did knock her for 6, though. Nothing worse than double antibiotics. Some for her teeth and some for her bite. Adria on Sunday stream, which is of course B, or was of course B, says looks lovely. This at the moment it looks like a flamenco dancer. Have a good stitchy week. Thank you, Adria. Couldn't agree more. Does look a little bit odd at the moment, the B shape, but I'm sure it'll all shake out and make sense as I stitch along. And with that, that is the last comment. It's taken an hour and 20 to get through those. I mean, obviously we had a slightly delay on the start. But yeah, an hour and 20 through those comments. So thank you all for your wonderful, kind comments this week. And of course, you know, if you feel the need to drop one down in the comments, do so. And I will answer your questions on my next chatty Stitch With Me. It's just so wonderful to hear from so many people that, you know, what I do is appreciated, and it's very heartening. I know I'm not, you know, the most popular Flosstuber out there. I don't have the biggest community and all the rest of it, but I think what I have is lovely. And I've made so many wonderful friends, and especially like with the Facebook group and that as well. I've made so many wonderful friends, and, you know, lots of you are incredibly supportive. I'm going through stuff myself, and, you know, like with my dental work and so on, and to have you guys support is so important, because yeah, I'm going to look weird, I'm going to look strange, I'm going to sound strange, but you guys are like, well, yeah, we don't mind, just, you know, you do what's right for you. And it's wonderful. It truly is. The Facebook group is going very well. There are well over 350 members in there now. Not everybody is active, which is absolutely fine. Some people are lurkers, some people are watchers. But it's just so nice to have a stitching group, a group of people in one place. It's no drama, we can have a bit of fun, you know, share our trials and tribulations, but also share our accomplishments, which is indeed what we do on our live stream threads and finishes and purchases and all the rest of it. So good. And then every month I open a monthly what would you like to achieve this month thread. And, you know, occasionally I might put an off topic in there, you know, share a stitchy buddy or something like that, which is really nice to be able to do, and share, you know, pictures of our pooches or our, you know, significant other, or, you know, whatever it may be, something that you're most proud of. It's just really, really nice that we do have these off-topic chats as well. But yeah, that is all the comments for today. And it's a nice row of 4 stitches here. I've not done many in this so far, but it'll come because I'll get used to this technique. You know, I've got to give it, you know, a good few days, haven't I? A few sessions to see how it'll face off for me. But, you know, I've been watching Gemma's videos for a while now, so I kind of get the gist of it, that we're working up the free edge of the stitching. And, you know, we don't leave floaty stitches, that kind of thing. It's a nice idea, you know, but it's like everything. Got to see if it works for you. But like I said, if I do remember, I will link Gemma's video. Of course, she's doing this technique on her marvellous garden, which is, oh, stunning. Absolutely stunning. And if you're not watching Gemma's videos, why the heck not? You know, she does a chatty stitch with me twice a week. She's slightly different to me because I answer comments in my videos, and Gemma talks about her life, which is absolutely her right. There are some topics that I'm not able to talk about, especially, you know, things like work, for confidentiality and safety reasons, because of the industry that I'm in. But Gemma does do a lovely chatty video twice a week, and it's really, really nice. It's like a palette cleanser for me. She talks about all sorts of things, and her family, and, you know, the new cooker that she's stove that she's just bought, the new oven, what it's like in Canada at the moment with the weather, and driving, and her son's graduation, and, you know, it's really, really nice. She talks about lots of different stuff. So not many stitches done in this stitch with me. 145 when I've put this stitch in, which is certainly for me a lot less than what I would normally do. But hey, we're setting up a new piece. We're starting a new method. We're going to see how it goes. It might be faster. It might be slower. We have to try these things. So I am going to look to wrap this video up, and I will give you my usual reminders. The 3 videos that will be coming up on your screen in a moment. If you've not seen those, please do go take a few minutes to have a look. As ever, my Flosstube releases are as follows. So Flosstube is released on a Tuesday, Stitch With Me's on Thursdays and Saturdays, and I live stream on Wednesday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. UK time. And on a Sunday live stream, we will have a continuation of that week's new starts to get it some extra stitches in. So this one will be out on the Sunday stream this week. And then on the Wednesday stream, it is my focus for a finish / extra stitches. And as when you are watching this, pandemic will be done. So my current Wednesday piece going forward will be Night Cafe, because at the minute that ain't getting finished in my lifetime. And I do want to see, you know, extra stitches in that piece. So that is everything from me for today. I really do need to nip to a little girl's room. I'm working this morning as well. But yeah, that's everything from me. So what I want to do is to say to you all, thank you very much indeed for watching. Do take care, stay safe, happy stitching. All of the information about my projects you will find in the description box below. You'll also find the links to socials, or my Instagram name is in there, my email address, the link to my Facebook group, my Stitch Picks photo conversion group, and, oh, wrong way. The Simply a Stitcher group is open to all, just to answer the membership questions. So, yeah. Right, I'm going to get off. That makes 149. So, not a hugely significant start, but still a start nonetheless. So, take care, everybody. Happy stitching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.